if you're on that Howard Forums, it has a section on there to root your phone, and I'm not going through that process. All I'm doing is activating on Page Plus. So if you're looking through the forum, kind of as we're talking about this part, we're going to skip about 5 or 6 of those slides on there, and we're going to skip down to the activation process. And we see here that this is the end of it, of the rooting part here, and we are going to start using that blur version that we put onto the SIM card. So at this point we want to go ahead and turn off our phone. Okay, now that it's back on, we need to boot up into recovery mode, and that's the same as we talked about before. Is you're going to hold all 3 buttons, and then we did before is we did the AP flash or fast boot, but now we're going to go to the recovery instead of the fast boot. So you hit the volume down till you get to the recovery, and then you hit the up volume button to choose recovery. You hit all 3 of them again, just a real quick tap, and then what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down and we're going to click apply. So you use the volume down, apply update from external storage. My camera's not focusing there, but it's the second one down. Apply update from external storage, and then we hit the power button to select, and then we go down and we choose the blur version 6.16.211. You hit the power button to select it, and now it's going to update. Okay, now it's finished with that, and it's going to ask to reboot system now, and so you want to go ahead and hit your power button to reboot system now.
Okay, so it's saying Android's upgrading and it's taking a while to get through all that, optimizing these applications.
Okay, so now it's done rebooting and initializing all that. So what we do now is we want to go ahead and turn it off, and we're going to boot into BP Tools. So now we're going to start boot into BP Tools, and again we're going to hold the power and the up and down volume, all 3 of them, hold them down, and then we're going to go down to our BP Tools, which is at the very bottom, and you're going to hit your volume up to select. To be able to send our SPC. So yours looks a little different, but anyways, we're going to go to find out what port your phone is. You want to go to your start menu, right click on computer and go to properties, and then you want to go to device manager. You have to go through all this continue stuff here. Now what you want to look for is ports. You're going to click on the plus, and then your device should be right there, and it says COM19. So we can close all that out and come over here to our COM19, and then we want to connect. And down here at the bottom it says connected to COM19 port successful, and you're going to hit read, and it should show all of your information over here. So I have all this, and what we want to do is Now that you're on the right port, what you're going to do is you need to find where it talks about your SPC, and mine shows it right here. You're going to click your SPC and you want to hit send. So up here in the blank you want to put 6 zeros and hit SPC and hit send, and it should say SPC is correct, phone is unlocked. You hit OK, and now you're done. So you can go back to main and you can disconnect from your phone now. Okay, now that you're done with the CDMA, we can open up our DFS, and we're going to go to the port, and we are going to open up COM19 again, and it shows that we are connected. So now we need to change a couple of settings here. So what we're going to do is go to the read this RUIM configuration here, and you can go ahead and read this, and it's going to show you what's there. You can actually hit read on all of these and it will show you all this information about your phone. It's not necessary, but by doing this we can see that we're connected to our phone just to make sure. So we are connected. You hit read over here, and now we need to change this to NV only, and now you're going to hit write. Okay, now that has completed. You'll see over here on your DFS log that it has completed. Okay, so the next thing we want to change is the EVDO, and you're going to go to Programs, and then you'll go to Data, and then over here on this HDR SPC forced release here, we want to, or the one above it, I apologize, we want to click that down arrow, and we want to go to that REVA _ MFPA. It's very important that we have that MFPA. We're going to click on that. Actually, what you can do is you can hit the read button, and it's going to show all this here. This makes it a little more clear. This top one here, we want to change that to this REVA MFPA. We will make sure we change that one. Leave the rest of it alone, just that top one, and we want to hit write at the bottom. So we're going to write it, and then if you watch your log over on the side, it's going to say complete. So once we have completed that, then we can go ahead and go up to the top up here, right here, and we want to disconnect. Once we are disconnected, then we can go ahead and close this out, and we will go ahead and restart our phone. And you can go ahead and disconnect your phone from your computer. We don't need to be hooked up to it no more. The rest of the stuff that we go through is just going to be on your phone. You don't have to use any more software on the computer. This will be just your phone stuff here. So we will go ahead and restart our phone, turn it back on. Okay, over here on the on this Howard Forums, we need to get your CDMA system ID, and this is a link. When you click on it, it'll bring you over here. You need to search through here and find your city, the closest city to you, and you want to make sure it says Alltel over to the side. We need that information to continue on. So at this point, what we're going to do is, once your phone is on, you want to it's going to put some junk on there. You just want to make sure you're to this point. You want to turn your Wi-Fi off. And now what we want to do is, okay, so now you're back to your home screen. What you want to do is you want to hit your phone, and you're going to dial # 776 4726. And send. Okay, now it's asking for your SPC password. That's what we entered in before to unlock it. So you click there and you want to do 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then click verify. And now it brings up your programming menu. So your phone is unlocked and we're in the programming menu. So once we're here, we want to select number 1.
Okay, once you click on number 1, user activation, this is where you're going to input your MIN and MDN that you got from Page Plus when you called in earlier. This is also the place where you're going to put in your CDMA system ID that you got from that link on Howard Forums, the 5 or 6 digit number.
Okay, now from here, you want to click on number 6, the test mode. Oh, and then you just hit next. I was scrolling through there. Hit next. And then you'll hit next again, and then we want to change the network selection, the network mode here to CDMA only. Now we want to back out. We'll back all the way out to your home screen. Now it will automatically reboot. This is normal. Okay, so your phone is basically programmed, or activated rather. So it's set up. Now we have to go through a couple more steps. You want to go ahead and hit this emergency call button. And this time what we want to do is you want to hit star 22800 and then hit send. And so now it's going to say your SIM card, it's not registered. You just hit OK, and you just keep going back to the dialer, and you want to keep doing that same thing. Sometimes you have to do it a lot of times, but you just keep doing that star 22800 send. Mine, I got lucky, it happened the second time I did it. Sometimes I've had to do it up to 14, 15 times. So you listen to it. So now we're activating our phone. We press 1 to do that. Alright, so now it's finishing activating your phone. It's programmed. You'll hit next, and your phone comes back to here. Now what we're going to do now is you'll only have 1X. I don't know if you can see that at the top, but there's only 1X. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get you 3G service now. Now what we do is we're going to go back to the dialer, and at the dialer you're going to dial star pound 4636 pound star. Okay, now at this point you're going to hit phone information, and you're going to scroll down to where it says CDMA only. Right underneath that it says turn off radio. You want to hit that and wait till up at the top you have a little red cross through there, and now you're going to click on CDMA only, and you're going to drag this up or down, and you're going to find CDMA Auto PRL, and you're going to click on that. And now you want to turn your radio on. Hit that, and it'll turn your radio on, and it takes a little bit, but your 3G will come up and start working. And then that will get your 3G. I don't know if you can see that, but our 3G is up and working now. Go to the browser. So now I want to go to the browser and show you that it is working. Google is popped up there.
Thanks for watching this video today. If it's helped you out, give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave a question in the comments, and I'll try to respond. Thank you.